pursued policies aimed at fostering social and economic development for all segments of society, regardless of ethnic or religious background. However, the persistent threat posed by terrorists and their enablers through heinous attacks on civilians, security forces, and vital public infrastructure undermines these efforts. In this regard, the measures undertaken by the government are fully consistent with international law, which categorically prohibits incitement to violence and terrorism. There can be no tolerance, let alone impunity, for terrorists, their facilitators, or their abettors. Institutional and legal mechanisms remain fully available for all citizens seeking redress in accordance with their constitutional rights. We maintain an open and constructive dialogue with UN Special Procedures mandate holders and will continue our engagement based on principles of mutual respect, objectivity, and adherence to facts. Pakistan welcomes the recently agreed upon limited ceasefire between Russia and Ukraine, which prohibits attacks on energy infrastructure and ensures safe navigation in the Black Sea. We appreciate the active engagement of the US administration and its leadership in securing the agreement between Russia and Ukraine. We remain optimistic that the new momentum generated by these initial steps will eventually lead to comprehensive and permanent ceasefire. Pakistan's position on Ukraine conflict has been consistent. Pakistan has enjoyed friendly relations with both Russia and Ukraine. We have always advocated dialogue and diplomacy, immediate cessation of hostilities, and peaceful resolution of this conflict. Israel's continued and repeated incursions and airstrikes into the Syrian territory, continued violation of 1974 disengagement of forces agreement, and its declared intent for an indefinite presence and full demilitarization of Syria are unacceptable, constitute blatant violation of Syria's sovereignty and territorial integrity, and undermine international law and regional stability. A durable peace in Syria hinges on a credible political transition, national unity, and reconciliation and inclusive governance. We have learned with serious concern that Indian authorities have conducted scores of raids on residences belonging to members of different constituents of all parties Hurriyat Conference in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. The intent of these raids is to crush dissent and intimidate the local people. We urge the Indian authorities to stop these oppressive measures and respect the fundamental rights and freedom of Kashmiri people, including their right to self-determination. I thank you.
इस्लामाबाद में तर्जमान दफ्तर ख्वाजा शफकत अली खान की जानिब से न्यूज़ ब्रीफिंग दी जा रही थी। कहना था बलूचिस्तान में एहतजाजी मुजाहिरीन पुरअमन नहीं, एहतजाजी मुजाहिरीन दहशतगर्दों के साथ ही हैं।
अभी एक ब्रेक लेते हैं,
साथ रहिए।